everybody, and welcome back to another video. I'm so happy to be back making another one of these videos. I'm about to show you how I made the 9 a.m. in Calabasas AMV slash gumball edit, man. You guys have been blowing it up. It just kind of started blowing up out of nowhere. Like, it was up for like 2 months, and it was just doing okay. Had like maybe 200 views. But then, I think about a month ago, it just started going crazy. And now it's accumulated over 1.8k views in just about 3 months, I believe. So I just want to thank you guys so much for all of the support. And I know for all of you who really enjoyed the edit, because there was a lot of you that did, I want to take you a little bit deeper so that maybe you can enjoy it even more, because you'll know kind of the story behind it. I also wanted to point out how we all know how well my Playboy Cardi edits do here on the channel. I'm really happy to look deeper into this edit specifically because it is kind of a special one. Okay, so I'm hoping that you all do enjoy this video. Let me know if you want to see me go deeper into another edit. Maybe you want to learn something or something like that from a different edit. So let me know down in the comments. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. And without further ado, we're going to get into it. Alright, so we're not going to waste a whole lot of time in this section of the edit because I've already went over this multiple times. So if you haven't seen the other How I Made videos, you should definitely go check those out. And I basically cover what all of this is right here. But we're going to go straight into it right now. Alright, into the nitty gritty, into the edit itself, so that we can break it down and I can talk to you guys about it. I think the most important thing about this edit is the color correction. Alright, I just dropped a tutorial on my color correction the other day. But the reason why it plays such a large role into this edit specifically is because these clips were so bland and so dark before I did anything to them. I'm about to show you right now. So this is a lot of glow. In order to make this clip look like this, I put a lot of glow and vibrance on it. I'm about to show you what it looked like before the color correction. This is what the clip looked like before I had to add all of the brightness to it to make it stand out more. It was very dark and very not colorful. I mean, Gumball himself is very blue, but I had to exaggerate that in order to make the edit look better and flow into the other clips, because the whole scenes with Darwin and stuff, those were even darker. So I'm gonna get to that in a moment. But for this one, the outside scenes with Gumball, these clips were really dark, but I wanted to brighten them up to blend with the scenes that have Darwin in them, because he's underwater. You'll be able to tell, you've seen in the edit that he's underwater, so that's already naturally really blue. This scene, it's raining, but it was really dark outside, so I had to lighten it up a little bit with the raise effects and the S-glow and all of that. So this edit as a whole took me longer just because I had to add the right amount of brightness to every single clip, just because of how dark the clips were. We'll look at this clip for a comparison, but I'll show you just how dark this scene actually is. Like, it's dark. These clips were very dark, so I had to go in each clip. Normally, for some clips and some things that I edit, I don't even have to put that much brightness or add any brightness sometimes for the clips, but for this edit, it was every single clip because of how dark it was, because I like to add vibrance, and when I add vibrance, it makes the clip even darker, so I had to make up for that with the S-glow. But you guys will be able to appreciate the edit a lot more, because you'll know that, you know, it could have been black and dark, but luckily for me, I didn't do that. I like bright and colorful things. I like projecting light at my audience for a better experience, so I had to brighten up all of the clips. It took a long time because there are a lot of different clips in this edit, but yeah, for the first thing that I wanted to talk about was just how dark the clips were in this edit and how I had to brighten up every single clip. It was crazy. After I got done color correcting all of the clips that I was using, the main thing was trying to match the flow of the song and the vibe of the song. I love this song so much. It's very calm and chill. It brings the best vibes. Slowed and reverb. It is definitely a good song to listen to while you're enjoying certain substances, like I've mentioned before. It's good. What can I say? But the reason why I wanted to match this song's vibe perfectly is because if I could do that, then that means that I would get people to rewatch it. That's the thing that I do with a lot of my edits. If I can match the song perfectly, then a lot of people will come back not only to listen to the song, but to watch the visual as well. It's just an entire experience. That's why I add sound effects to my edits and stuff like that. It's all about the experience. So I wanted to make sure that this was met very well. I already hit the jackpot with the clips, all right? I found the perfect match with the raining clips and freaking Darwin being underwater and all that stuff going on. I matched that perfectly, but it was all about matching it with the transitions, which was the biggest hassle for me. And that's where you see a lot of the keyframe work come in, because it had to match the swaying and the transitions, the sliding and zooming and all of that. It had to match the speed of the song. It's flowing. It's flowing. You can tell, like, if you listen to the audio, you can tell that this song is just flowing. And that's why I said that I hit the jackpot with him underwater. It feels like you're floating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you listen to this song, it feels like you're floating and stuff. So I think I matched that perfectly. I'm about to take you in on how I did that. This part was very, very good because it kind of matches. When you read comments on the song itself, it's people are like, oh my god, when I listen to Playboi Carti's music slowed and reverbed, it feels like I'm floating. It feels like I'm floating through the air and all that stuff. This clip is literally a physical representation of that, and it's crazy because when you're listening to the audio and you see this clip and it lines up perfectly, you can tell that he's just floating along with the beat and the music, and it feels really, really good because this song, you can really get deep into it and feel it. My logo is unique because I tried to keep it with the edit. So the first part of my name is blue. The second half is orange for Darwin. So the first half Gumball, second half Darwin. The story behind this was, I'm like, okay, I want to create a turning point in my edit. That's what it was. That's why I was mixing these two, to create a better turning point in the edit. So you could tell that there's about to be a shift in clips, all right? So for the first 12 seconds, you had Gumball going on, and then all of a sudden you see Darwin out of nowhere, just out of nowhere. And then it cuts to my logo, which first half blue for Gumball, second half orange for Darwin, signifying the fact that we're about to head into the second phase of the edit, which was Darwin's half. So that was a little thing in there. I do a lot of little things that people probably look over, but it actually has a lot of meaning and it was done intentionally. All right, I wasn't just throwing random colors on there. I was mixing these to create a better segue into Darwin's clips, and man, did these clips hit. With the music box having the water come out of it, it was hidden. This scene specifically, as the room is filling up, it all goes in order too. That's how most of my edits go when I'm editing scenes like this. It all goes in order, or at least I try to keep it in order. So you can see as the boombox is expelling water, all right, it's happening in sequence. The more water that it's expelling out, it leads up to Darwin being in the room full of water. Because I could have put this clip all the way in front of that and had it here or something, but it wouldn't have flowed very well because it's not in order. All right, a lot of my clips are in order, or at least I try to make it in order so that it makes sense. The water's just leaking right now. It's just leaking out of it. You can see right here. And then he's not, it's just, it's coming towards him, right? It's coming towards him. This is a part of the experience, the fact that the clips are going in order. Now the room is filling up slightly with water, and now he's crying into the water. The puddles are getting bigger. The freaking boombox is busting out more water, more and more, and you're leading up. And as all of this is going on, the song it's climaxing. The bass is boom, 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 you know? And so the water's filling up even more to the point where he's now submerged in water all the way underneath. So it's all leading up. Man, what was the diagrams that they had us do in grade school when we were writing papers? Oh yeah, it was the introduction, the rising action, the climax, the falling action, all that stuff. That thing that we did in school. That's what I tried to do, okay? The beginning of the edit is getting you interested, all right? That's the rising action. The climax is when the clip meets perfectly with the audio and it gets you super deep into it and you're immersed. And then the falling action, the edit is coming to an end. That's how I try to set up my edits. And it's really simple, but it just looks more complicated on the outside, but it's really, really simple. This video is just me really talking about the edit and how I got the idea and how much I enjoyed making the edit and all of that. I don't really have much else to say about it. I'm just showing you the insides, the guts and everything of the edit itself. All I can really say is that it was time consuming, but it was worth the time because the outcome was fantastic and I really enjoyed the edit myself, which I enjoy a lot of my edits, but some of them I like more than others, believe it or not. I think this one was definitely a gem. definitely a gem. I believe that it's going to continue skyrocketing in views, especially now after I made this video. But I like to make these videos so that you can have some insight on my process and what it is that I'm doing behind the scenes so that you can understand a little bit better, because I believe with a little bit more understanding comes with a little bit more appreciation for the edit itself, because you're aware of how much work I'm actually putting into it. And you guys seem to really enjoy these how I made videos, man. They do pretty good. So I'm gonna keep making them. There's not really much else I have to say about this edit. Thank you guys so much for all the support that you've been giving me on it, man. It was a simple edit, but it was really, really nice, and you guys loved it. So thank you guys so much again. We're getting really, really close to 1K. So if you could leave a like and subscribe, I would appreciate that so much. And man, I'm gonna make an edit probably after this, and then whenever we hit 1K, I'll start working on that video. I still don't know exactly what I want to do yet, but I'll figure it out. But look, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I got a whole lot of content on here. I've been dropping a bunch of videos recently. I've been grinding. All right, it's summertime. I'm out of school. It's time to focus on YouTube and stuff. So look, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will just see you all in the next one that I make. Thanks for watching.